Hey guys, it's Wayne Scully, business and tax strategist. I'm focused on providing solutions to landlords, flippers, and real estate pros in the New York tri-state area. My firm offers tax compliance, business consulting, and high-value tax planning strategies to save you thousands of dollars. Um, Today I'm doing my second video on Taxpayer Bill of Rights. I talked a little bit about them like probably 4 or 5 videos ago. Today I'm going to address the right to quality service. The last time I talked about the right to pay, the required amount of taxes. All right, nothing more, nothing less. Today I'm talking about the right to quality service. So, according to the IRS, taxpayers have the right to receive prompt, courteous, and professional assistance in dealings with the IRS, to be spoken to in a way they can understand or easily understand, to receive a clear and easily understandable communications from the IRS, and to speak to a supervisor about inadequate service. What does that really mean? Because I know I've personally called IRS many times and I've gotten people misinforming me. Sometimes you call IRS, you get 5 people giving 5 different answers, and it's like really a mess. Sometimes you call IRS and you get people that are rude and discourteous, and so sometimes you have people telling your clients or agents they're telling your clients something other than what you know is right, and blatantly misinforming clients while you're on the phone. So I've had those experiences personally. There are cases where people have threatened to levy assets or take people's home, principal residence, because they have a tax debt. Right? And that's not something that the IRS does really for optics. They can do it, but it requires the sign off of a judge. And if you have an agent that's going rogue, I like to say rogue, because they're not allowed to do that, threaten people to take their assets. So without going to the proper channels, that's just not something that a service does. So when we talk about courteous service, professional assistance, and so forth, I'm not saying that there are not some good agents, because I've talked to some good agents, but I'm saying that with the influx of new agents and the fact that IRS is facing attrition, some of the older, more seasoned agents are leaving. They're bringing new people in, and those new people, it's going to take some time for them to get up and running. With that said, though, the service is doing a pretty good job at taking care of, getting people new information, taking care of backlogs. That's, as a result of COVID. And so, we applaud them. They're doing a halfway decent job, or at least more than a halfway decent job. So we applaud them for that. So the IRS website it's gotten better. It's more robust. So if you can't find answers there on the website, they publish a lot of stuff on IRS.gov. So, and if it becomes overwhelming, obviously you can call IRS to get help, or you can call me, of course, to get help too. But they're supposed to provide you with quality service, and they're supposed to be there to help you if you have an issue to resolve. They provide contact numbers on the notices you receive. So if you get a notice or a letter from them and you need to speak to someone, it's probably a good idea to call the number on a notice, because it's going to get you directly to the department or a unit which you need to speak with. Okay. And then they should listen to you. When you call them, they should be objective. They should not make judgment calls without knowing all the facts. And, then they can give you the best quality service that would be expected based on your set of circumstances. So you can check the website, look for publications. If those don't help, definitely call IRS. If you call IRS and you're frustrated because it's taking many, many hours to get through, maybe call myself or someone like me that has the knowledge and skill to resolve your issue. So, and if all else fails, you have a problem, you still can't get an answer, or you're getting the runaround, or the person is being discourteous or rude to you, you can always ask to speak to a supervisor and get this addressed. If you believe the agent is overstepping his or her bounds, meaning they're threatening to take your home when they're not supposed to, you definitely want to speak with a manager or someone at the higher level. Okay. And when it comes to notices, or especially ones where they talk about collecting taxes, they definitely should treat you with courtesy, as I said before. And they should be trying to contact you not outside of normal hours. And typically they contact you local time between 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. That's typically when they're allowed to contact you. All right. And they can call at your place of business or your employer's offices. They're not allowed to do that unless, of course, you give them, I guess, permission to do so. And be mindful of tax scams. There are people there impersonating the IRS, acting as if they're. I did a video on that a couple of videos ago as well. There are people there impersonating the service, and you need to be aware of that. You can watch that video to learn more about it. But essentially, you have to be aware of these tax scammers. So they're not going to make the IRS will not make aggressive phone calls and threaten to put you in jail or anything like that. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen by a real agent. It might be a scam. Okay, so if that's happened to you or it's happened to you now, you definitely need to reach out to the service. And again, watch my video on that topic, and you get instructions on what to do. And then if all this fails, and in some cases where there's a statutory notice of deficiency that's been issued, the service typically would let you know about your rights to contact the Taxpayer Advocate Service, TAS, Taxpayer Advocate Service. And if you're a low-income taxpayer, then they'll provide you options and where you can find help if you can't afford to pay for it. So there you go, folks. If you have any questions about this or any other topic I've discussed now, or on this video, or in the past, please feel free to give me a call. My name is Wayne Scully, and I'm with W. Scully CPA, always working around the clock to save you a chock full of money, time, and stress. Make an appointment by visiting my website, www.wscullycpa.com. That's www.wscullycpa.com, or call me toll free 855-254-1892. Like this video, share it, comment. If you didn't like it, still share it, because you never know, someone out there may find information useful. So thanks, guys. Until next time.